Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Puget Sound PMI's Talent Show. I hope everyone is doing great and gearing up for the long awaited holiday season. I'm sure you all must have planned great things during this holiday season. However, we wanted to add some more light to this season by hosting this fantastic talent show, where our volunteers are exhibiting the unique talents they possess and giving you more reasons to enjoy the year end. Well, every year we host a grand in person year end holiday party. However, due to the reasons we all know, we have hosted it virtually this time around. And I must say, our talented crew, our one and only Puget Sound PMI volunteer team, has done a fantastic job planning out this super fun holiday event. The team has planned the event so well that at the end, I'm sure you all are going to feel that we have almost met in person. So let's get started. Oh, okay, hold on. I think I'm forgetting to reveal the most exciting part about this talent show. So before I proceed, can anyone of you take a guess what might be the most exciting part about this event? You all have 10 seconds to type in your guesses in the chat section, and your time starts now. Wow, yeah, that's a very good reason. Yes, you're so musical. I love it. Oh, Mino's greatness. Thank you, Don. You're so sweet. Grand prize. Yay. Yes. That's exactly. Okay. Stopping the timing here. Yes, yes. Great audience and great guesses. Well, we are going to reveal and stream the top 3 videos online and have you all vote online right here to decide on the best performance among the video entries we have selected. Well, isn't that exciting? At least I cannot wait to get to that moment when we announce the winner. All right. To begin with, I would like to introduce myself and my co-host, Dan Baldwin, who will be the Toastmasters for tonight's evening. So my name is Meenal Guhe. I'm the VP of Communications at Puget Sound PMI, and I have with me Dan Baldwin, who is one amazing lead project managers at Puget Sound PMI. And now, Dan, over to you.
Thank you, Manal. My name is Dan Baldwin, and I'm a lead project manager for the programs team. And tonight, it is my pleasure to be your game show host for Would You Rather, which we will cover later in tonight's program. Looking forward to it, and so should you.
Wonderful. Thanks, Dan. Now I'd like to call upon the person who needs no introduction, PMI Puget Sound Chapter President, Monica Petrova, to address you all. Welcome, Monica, and over to you.
Thank you so much for the nice introduction, Mino, and I would like to express my gratitude and thank you to each one of you. We wouldn't be here without you, and I want to emphasize that you're really the key of why Puget Sound PMI exists, and we can all agree that this year has been a roller coaster for all of us, for multiple organizations around the world. PSPMI in 2020, we had to shift gears like many orgs. We had to adapt to new reality by working even harder. And our goal was to meet you where you are, online, after work, and also big thanks to our programs and communications and marketing to meeting you where we are by trying to engage you in the virtual network. So as PMI wraps up their transformation to PMI 4.0, I'm really excited to let you know that during 2020, we not only fostered our foundations, but we became the heart of change for this PMI global transformation. We're partnering with our PMI HQ on several initiatives on new innovative trainings, continuous value to all our stakeholders. So in 2020, we also focused on our continuous development on mentorship, working with universities, and trying to address all those professionals looking for career opportunities. I'm really excited about today's event. I believe we have all worked really, really hard this year. So with no further ado, have fun and enjoy our holiday talent show tonight. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you so much, Monica. That was very informative and such a lovely message. Thank you so much. So what's next? Let's find out. Well, we are going to kick off the event with some chapter announcements. where we will be highlighting some of the planned upcoming events this year and next. Then comes the exciting part, where we are going to showcase a quick glimpse of the honorable mentions. In other words, we'll honor the entries who could not make it to the top three, but we are very, very grateful for those entries as they made the selections very competitive. So thank you so much once again. Finally, we are going to show the top three videos. Now to add the cherry on top, we have planned a super exciting game called Would You Rather, for which we'll lay out and explain some rules, assemble the panelists, and finally play the game. And next, you're going to vote for the winner tonight. Finally, we are going to announce the winner of the show, followed by raffles and closing. Short, sweet, and what a fun-filled agenda, isn't it? So next, I would like to call upon Jimmy, one of our excellent lead project managers, to carry forward the chapter announcements. Jimmy, over to you.
Thank you, Minal. My name is Jimmy Mota, lead project manager for Puget Sound PMI. I'll be announcing the events coming up. Puget Sound PMI and PNODN present Lean Six Sigma meets organization development, derived of systematic coaching and consulting. Bill will share his knowledge on Lean Six Sigma and organizational development, December 14th, 2020, 6 to 8 p.m., 1.5 leadership PDUs, and location is virtual. Free webinar, Building an Intentional Career with Meaningful and Fulfilling Roles. This webinar is for anyone wanting to change careers, company, or industry. 27th, 2021, 6 to 7 p.m. and location is virtual. Puget Sound PMI and PNODN present Work That Counts in cross teams and introduction overview. Richard J. Lee presents using 3 independent mindsets to make a greater impact in organizations. January 11, 2021, 3 to 5 p.m. 1.5 leaders PDUs and location is virtual. Puget Sound PMI and PNODN present Cultivating a Compelling Present. Giselle presents the knowledge on theories and practice of change, January 18, 2021, 6 to 8 p.m., 1.5 leadership PDUs, and location is virtual. $120 BC Leadership Program. This is a course based on delivering global transformational projects for clients, January 20, 2021, 5 to 7 p.m., and location is virtual. PMO Roundtable, PMO Dashboards and Metrics. This event is about sharing knowledge of effective dashboards and metrics, January 25th, 2021, 5 p.m., 1.5 PDUs, and location is virtual. Thank you, everybody, for attending, and I'll hand it over to Wendy Evans.
Well, thank you, Jimmy. Now I'd like to take a moment to introduce the star behind this event, Wendy Evans, who's one amazing and a fabulous lead project manager with our chapter, and whose effort made an idea of having a virtual talent show become a reality. And here we are in front of you. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much, Wendy, for all your hard work. I would now like you to address our audience and talk a little bit about all the entries and analytical details behind.
Awesome. Thank you, Manal. Hey, everyone. I'm Wendy Evans. I'm the lead PM and executive producer of this year's holiday event and virtual talent show. I'll give you a little scoop about the contest behind the scenes. There's no doubt about it that we have a fantastic group. We had teams of volunteers from programs, technology, communications, and marketing, all working together to get to this moment. Just so you know, we structured the public voting on 2 social media platforms of LinkedIn and Facebook. And with the analytics, we were able to determine 3 videos out of the 6 video submissions. The metrics were based on total impressions, reach, post clicks, reactions, shares, and comments on the video posts. With that, we want to give you the honorable mention to 3 videos, and here is a short video clip to watch. So just once again, want to thank you to the honorable mention. One message that I received from entry number 6, Fong Yuan. His message is, I am grateful for everything that I have, health, family, and friends. Please be kind and caring for others, especially during this difficult time. I wish everyone a safe and blessing holiday season. All right, so now I just wanted to hand this over to Manal, and she will introduce the top 3 videos. Take it, Manal.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Wendy. So, moving on, are you all ready to watch the top 3 entries tonight? Okay, so entry number 1 is by Sabi Varich with talent taking selfies. Wendy, can we have the video, please? What a sweet video. Well, I wish Sabi we had met in person to take selfies all together right now. The holiday message that Sabi would like to give us all is that the current year has been a tough one with multiple challenges, but there is hope. During the holidays, let's be thankful for our family and friends, be grateful for what we have, and pray for all those who are going through some tough times. Very well said, Sabi. I can't agree with you more. Thank you so much. Moving to entry number 2 by Emily Wood with talent playing bass. Can we have the video, please?
I'm Emily Wood, playing Lieutenant Kiji on double bass by Sergei Prokofiev.
Wow, I'm very impressed and moved. It really took me to trance. Truly. Wonderful, Emily. Indeed, you are truly gifted and talented. The message Emily would like to give us all is that she hopes everyone stays safe and healthy. Moving on to entry number 3, which is the last entry for tonight by Mike Gaeta with talent, singing, and playing the accordion. Can we have the video, please?
Give me a second while I get my PowerPoint set up. And let's see, Zoom, share my screen. All right, you should be able to see my screen now. Welcome, PMO presentation to Executive Leadership Team. I'm Mike Gaeta, Project Manager. Let's get started. Today's agenda, it's a special video presentation. Please save all questions for after the presentation. Thanks.
The charter and names of sponsors, stakeholders, and the project team. Define the ROI, what's in and out of scope, risk constraints, and assumptions now. But how? For you need a project manager right this very moment. Too much work, too few resources, threatening a go live postponement. You need a project manager to schedule emerging meetings, to calculate, track, and re-baseline estimates, capture all the action items in the meeting minutes. So pull out the whiteboard, brainstorm your ideal future state, using principles based on lean, slice and dice the data. It's time to Six Sigma variation out of your processes now. But how? For projects need a lot of planning, need a lot of communicating, need a lot of, let's be frank, babysitting, otherwise crap isn't gonna get done. Yes, you need a certified scrappy, PMP, Greenbelt, Scrum Master. You need a project manager now. You need a certified project manager now.
Thanks. Hope you enjoyed it. Happy holidays.
Woohoo, what a creative way to describe the PM world. Isn't that relatable? Well, we all really enjoyed watching it, Mike. And the message that Mike would like to give us all is thank you, Puget Sound PMI, for providing a sense of community, especially during these periods of isolation, and bringing some joy to the season. This holiday season is the most unusual holiday season that we likely experience. 2020 has been extremely trying on us, collectively and individually. But there is light at the end of the tunnel, so hang in there and practice self care. What a lovely message. Thank you once again, Mike. All right, so these were our top 3 talents, and I hope you enjoyed watching them all. While we move on to the next item, I would request you all to contemplate and be ready with your favorite talent, as we are going to open the online voting very soon after the game, Would You Rather? But until then, don't forget to keep your votes a secret. I would now like to invite my co-host, Dan Baldwin, to take the event further and throw some light on the game, Would You Rather?
Thank you, Manal. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this performance of Would You Rather, a fun, casual icebreaker game where I, your host, will be asking pointed questions of our soon-to-be-announced panelists regarding project management and or life in general. Would You Rather is a social icebreaker game that can be used in a group of people to break down that initial awkwardness of being strangers. By asking a question phrased in a binary format of 2 hypotheticals, would you rather A or B? The person asked B must then choose one or the other and explain why they'd make that choice. And tonight, our panelists will be asked a series of 25 questions dealing either with project management or lighthearted scenarios one might possibly encounter in everyday life. Well, only if your life was subjected to a Will Ferrell movie treatment. To go over the rules real quick, this is an ice-breaking game. It's excellent for getting people to relax, have fun, and learn a little bit about each other. We definitely recommend that you use this in your next project management during your Storm and Norman phase, when you're getting the team together. I will be calling up 3 panelists, possibly more. I will then be asking would you rather questions of all 3 panelists. Each panelist will give his or her response. And our producer, Wendy, will then throw up an option to our audience to select whose vote they like the most. I will then reward an arbitrary and completely meaningless number of points to said panelists. That's right, the points don't matter. Much like off-white walls in a new house, they just don't matter. Then we'll move on to the next question. So sit back, relax, watch, and enjoy. All right. Our first panelist is well known for their love of fragrant Kazakhstani cheeses, considers themselves a specialist in computing earned value management using only a rusty harmonica and those short stubby pencils used for scoring bowling matches, and agreed to be on our panel tonight in exchange for amnesty regarding charges involving tearing the safety tags off of mattresses. Welcome, Mahisa. She is our first panelist. Our second panelist found their life's meaning in the tragic yet beautiful arc of a 15-pound fish being flung from the hands of a nearsighted shopkeeper into a flower display at Pike Place Market. Their favorite colors are mauve, taupe, and avocado. And in their free time, they advocate for everyone to wear socks and sandals at all times and always applying agile principles in the management of pedicure spas. Welcome, Mike Hayden.
Yo.
Our third panelist was a finalist in the Albanian Weightlifting World Championships, where they squatted an impressive load of 2 Albanian cheesemongers and a constipated Rottweiler. Their day job consists of telling traffic lights in downtown Bellevue when to switch from red to yellow, and at night they rode the streets looking for opportunities to preach about proper risk management protocol to bus passengers. Welcome, Mauricio.
Hello.
Panelists. I will be asking would you rather questions of all of you. Each of you will give his or her response. I'll tell you which one goes first. The audience will then get to vote on whose answer they like the most. And this should take about approximately 20 to 25 minutes unless our almighty producer says maybe a little bit longer. So to our audience, sit back, relax, watch, and enjoy. And I plan on starting things off a little light, and then we'll get to the good stuff about 4 or 5 questions in. Okay, and with that, our first question, would you rather have a completely automated house or a self-driving car? And I will select Mauricio first. Mauricio, would you rather have a completely automated house or a self-driving car?
Self-driving car.
And why?
Because then I can sleep in my commute.
Okay. Mahisa, you're next.
A self-driving car, because I don't drive.
Oh, well, that's logical. Okay, duly noted. And Mike.
I'm going to have to be the contrarian here because I'm going to go with automated house, bro.
And why an automated house?
Because we're in quarantine. Where the hell am I going to go?
Oh, good point. Okay. All right. And our producer will put up the audience poll. Whose answer did you like the best? Mike, Mahisa, or Mauricio? Go ahead and vote now.
Oh, we can vote for ourselves. That's cool.
Yes, you can. And wait to see if all the votes are tallied, and then Wendy will read off our winner.
Okay, so I'm going to end the voting 5, 4, 2, 3, 1 right now, and we're going to share.
All right, Mahisa wins at 47%.
Good to know, logic wins.
All right, next question, and this is a PMI related question, so please put on your thinking caps, ladies and gentlemen. All right, if you could only choose as a PM to always meet one of the following, which would it be? Schedule, scope, or cost? Again, if you could only choose as a PM to always meet one, which would it be? Schedule, scope, or cost? And this time I'm starting off with Mahisa.
I would say scope because it's the scope can increase or decrease the scheduling cost. It can inflate or deflate it. So I'd say I'll stick to scope.
Okay. Mike, you're up next.
I'm going to have to be the contrarian once again, guys, and go with schedule. Just because I want to go home early.
All right. Schedule because he wants to go home early. Duly noted. Mauricio.
I'm going to go with a scope because if the customer is happy with what I did, they'll hire me again, even if the cost and the schedule didn't work out.
That's a fair answer. All right. And to the audience, whose answer did you enjoy the most? And our producer will tally the votes.
Does anyone else find it weird looking at themselves?
Oh, Mike, you must be the only one.
I usually am.
All right, so I'm gonna end the polling. We have 73% voted. So if you haven't voted yet, go ahead and do it right now. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Mike takes it at 42% because we all want to go home early. Duly noted. All right, I'm now going to ramp up the oddity scale a little bit, folks. You know, just kind of settle in there, take an extra sip of your alcoholic drinks if you have one, because we are going to go a little bit off the main path with my third question to my panelists. Would you rather be covered in fur or in scales? Again, would you rather be covered in fur like Bigfoot or scales like a merman? And this time I'm starting it off with Mike.
Oh,
on Big Hayden. What would your answer be?
I've got a cat and a new puppy, so I think I would bond much more easily with them if I was covered in fur.
In fur. Quick shout out to Emily Wood. Yeah, damn right. Scales like Godzilla. All right, we're switching it up. Scales like Godzilla. All right, Mauricio, what is your answer?
I'm gonna go with fur because if it gets hot, I can trim it. If it's cold, I can let it go.
That's a good point.
Good point. Good point. All right, and Mahisa to close it out.
I'm going to go with furs as well.
Oh, all three fur. No one was brave enough to take scales. Why fur, Mahisa?
Because it's fur, you know?
It's luxurious.
It's luxurious, it's cute, it's comfortable.
Okay. Okay. Duly noted. And now I'm going to throw it out to the audience to see whose answer they like the best. Although I'm disappointed nobody took scales because Godzilla, yeah, Emily, we thinking alike right there. Godzilla, yeah. Mm-hmm. Godzilla versus Kong coming out next year. It's going to be great.
Ooh.
Kaiju movies all the way. All right, what do we got?
All right, so we have, let's share that results.
And Mike wins it again. I'm going to give, well, a point. Because, you know, I've forgotten to give out points. But like I said, points are completely arbitrary. But I'm assigning them now. So Mike gets absolutely 1 point. One.
And that was the first time I did not vote for myself, by the way. But
well,
I won't say.
There we go. All right. Next question. And I'm looking forward to this because we have a couple of people on all three of our panelists love food. So, panelists, would you rather be able to eat only spicy food or only incredibly bland food? Again, would you rather be able to eat only spicy food or incredibly bland food? One or the other. And we're going to start that off with Mauricio.
I'm gonna go with bland because, spicy might cause me stomach issues. So I think I'll survive longer if I eat bland food.
Okay. Mahisa.
Spicy all day long. I'm from South India and I'm strong and I can handle spice.
So, Mahisa, do you order it with 5 and then add an extra 5 on top of that? Do you want the waiters coming out in full protective gear handing you your food?
Oftentimes, yes. If I have to go to Western restaurants, yeah.
Understood. All right. 5 plus an additional 5. Mike.
Can I ask a conditional question?
Yes.
Would I have access to Tums and antacid?
Absolutely. I understand the middle-aged man thing, dude. Get it.
Then spicy it is, my friend.
Okay. Got it. 2 for spicy and 1 for bland. And I'll throw it out to the audience. Whose answer did you like the best?
All right. I'm gonna it's still going at 78%. Awesome. Okay. All right, here we go. We're gonna end the polling right now and we're gonna share that.
Oh, wow. Mahisa took it all the way because
landslide.
Just landslide. I want to spice on top of spice. And Mahisa gets 10 points.
I'm back in the game, Mike.
To Mahisa and Mauricio, I want to recount.
Mike, there's just nothing you can do to top the, white guy 5 plus another white guy 5, and then just hand it out there.
I'm going to go to the Supreme PMI Court and demand a recount of this.
Man, that's going to be over food of Mahisa's choosing, and you got to take it at her spice level.
All right.
All right.
Fun then.
Ladies and gentlemen, now that you kind of got an idea for how this game is going to go, now I'm going to open up with the really fun questions, and we're going to go to a PMI-related question right now. Panelists, would you rather try to convince a board of directors to adopt Agile in 1 hour using only clowns and whiteboards, or try to convince a group of stubborn software engineers that they're all wrong about how gravity works? Again, would you rather try to convince a board of directors to adopt Agile in 1 hour using only clowns and whiteboards, or try to convince a group of stubborn software engineers that they're all wrong about how gravity works? And I'm going to throw it to Mike for that one.
Hey. Okay. I'm going to go with the software engineers on this one, Dan.
Okay. Why is that?
Because 1, clowns are unreliable. 2, it would probably be very amusing because the software engineers, even though they're in agreement that they don't think gravity works, they would probably all argue about how it doesn't work. So that would be fun to watch.
Okay. Duly noted. Mauricio, you're up.
I will choose the clowns because humor is a good icebreaker. And sometimes trying to corral engineers can be challenging and not too different from getting clowns to work the project. So not that the engineers are clowns by any means, but I think they'll find the humor in that.
Okay, that's a good
clown project management.
Got it. That's a good answer, Mauricio. I like that. Mahisa.
I'm going to go with clown project management as well. Well, convincing the board of directors to go agile in 1 hour while being a clown can be fun, it's much harder to convince someone of something you don't really believe in. So I can't go against this gravity. So I'm not going to go. So I'm not going to go there.
Wow.
All right. Well, we're going to throw this out to the audience and find out whose answer they like the best. Did you like Mike, who said he wants to try and convince software engineers that they're all wrong about gravity? Or Mahisa and Mauricio, who all said they'd rather try and convince the board of directors to adopt Agile using clowns and whiteboards? Audience, what is your answer?
All right, we're getting up there. 84% voted. So let's end that and share this results.
And Mahisa takes it with her explanation about preferring to do the board of directors, use clowns and whiteboards with the board of directors. I will give Mahisa 100 points for that because, man, that's brave.
That was earned.
I mean, that was totally earned. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Yasha. I'm going to add her into the panelists now. And Yasha Bardia is going to be joining us. She's also a member of the programs team and occasionally likes to do crocheting at gunpoint, long range with a 50 caliber rifle. It's amazing. I've seen her work with burlap. I've seen her work with knitting needles. I've seen her work with yarn. I mean, just the things she can whip together. It's awesome. Yasha will be coming in. All right, the next question. Panelists, would you rather give up bathing for a month or give up the internet for a month? Again, would you rather give up bathing for a month or give up the internet for a month? And I'm going to start with our newest addition to the panel first. Yasha Bardia, you get to step up. What do you do?
Please, so I would rather go for not bathing for a month, because I am a social media freak and I don't think I can stay without the internet, not posting anything of my daily life on Instagram or anything. And I can actually go without bathing for 5 days. So I'll probably stretch it out to a month as well. So yeah, I with that.
You're a brave woman. The rats in your hair probably after about week 2 would be carnivorous at that point. You're a brave woman. Okay, Mahisa, your answer. Would you rather give up bathing for a month or give up the internet for a month?
I'd give up the internet for the month and go on a vacation to Bali or to what's behind you there? Dan, in your background? That looks cool.
I'm here, Bali, of course.
That looks cool. So yeah.
Okay.
Without internet for a month on a vacation on an island.
Okay. Ooh. Mauricio.
Ooh.
I will give up the internet for a month. But before I sign off from my social media accounts, I will say I am going on an internet detox and I will go back and share my experience.
Smart. That's a great idea.
Talking.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll make it into a business experience. Go ahead.
Even better. Mike, you're the last one.
Wait. I'm not exempt from the bathing discussion?
Yeah, you're not exempt. You're still in this.
I sure do like bathing. Yeah, Dan, I'm going to do the desert island thing with Mauricio. I got to bathe.
Gotcha. Ladies and gentlemen.
I'll be in a shack in the woods, making my own tools and growing my own food, but I will bathe.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have 3 for giving up the internet in COVID, no less, and 1 who's willing to give up bathing and risk man-eating rats in her hair just so she's got internet. Audience, who's did you like the best? Get those votes up there now.
All right. Okay. We're going to end it 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's share it.
And Mahisa wins again.
This is rigged. It's all rigged.
And I'm going to give Mahisa, 52 points. 52 points. There we go. Mahisa gets 52 points because.
Yeah, this is a rigged election by Mike.
It's a rigged election.
Oh. Hey, I'm just assigning your points equal to the number of times that.
Recount.
I'm just giving her court case points. All right. Getting back to project management. Panelists, would you rather be able to execute earned value management techniques perfectly every single time on a PMR, or win every argument with a project sponsor? Again, would you rather be able to execute earned value management perfectly every single time for a PMR, or win every argument with a project sponsor? And for that, I'm going with Mike.
I think, if you look at it, it's really coming down, half of it's communications. It's really coming down to convincing people. So I don't want, earned value is a small part of it, but your project sponsor is huge. So I would rather win every single damn argument I can. That way I have more leverage over the project, and that way EVR becomes an issue.
Good answer. Mauricio.
Well, I'm going to go with earned value because if I provide value to my sponsor, then they'll hire me again. But I don't think I want to win every argument, because what if the sponsor is right about something and I'm wrong?
Good point. That's a very good. What if you're wrong?
Right.
You don't
like
it's right. Mahisa.
I would go for winning every argument with my sponsor, hoping that my sponsor is not too soft and won't let me win unless I'm right. So I'm hoping I'm right when I win. So if I'm winning and I'm right, then I think I'll be hired again, and I'm in the game. Mm-hmm.
Good point. And Yasha, to close it out.
I would go for the earned value, so that I know that my project is correct, it's on track, and I'm able to deliver it on time so that I get another project with the same client. So, and I'm not good at winning arguments anyways, so I'm going to skip that part and go for the earned value.
All right, audience, we've got an even split between getting earned value management correct every single time and winning every single argument with your product sponsor. Tell me, whose argument did you like the best? We'll wait for those results to come in.
The winner is going to be Mahisa again.
It's rigged.
Who knows?
I think it's going to be you, Mauricio, as far as I think.
Okay, that'll be the first time, because I lost.
Oh, man. All right,
we're on the same page. Currently, we are on the same page.
Okay, we're at 75%. I know there's someone out there that wants to vote, so come on, let's see it.
Bring it over the edge.
Awesome, got it. All right, so I'm gonna go 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna end this.
And Mauricio did it! Yes!
Mauricio.
Mauricio gets 10,000 points because he just came from behind to take this one. Yes!
The tortoise and the hare.
Underdog.
Should I get some points as well? I was correct in guessing that.
I suppose I'll give you, I will give you 4 points, Yasha. 4. Actually, let's make that 4,000. Because like we said, points don't matter. Much like anybody who played up against the Chicago Bulls in the 90s, points didn't matter. They were going to win anyways. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the last question of the evening for this night, unless you join the after party. More questions. So, panelists, the last question coming up, and I am going to go with a PM one. Would you rather argue with an adherent of extreme programming or with a die-hard proponent of waterfall? Again, would you rather argue with an adherent of extreme programming or with a die-hard proponent of waterfall? And with that, we're going to start with Yasha. Who do you want to argue with?
Yeah. Did we lose Yasha?
Well, we'll move beyond Yasha. We'll come back to her. Mahisa, who would you rather argue with? Extreme programming or waterfall?
Waterfall.
Got it.
Because I don't want them to fall. You need waterfall.
It works.
Okay. All right. Mauricio.
I would choose waterfall because I think I can point to the faults in the waterfall easily.
Okay. All right. Yasha.
Probably not as much.
Okay. Yasha, extreme programming or waterfall? Who would you rather argue with?
I think Yasha escaped.
Okay, she probably said. All right, then we'll just end it with Mike. Who do you want?
I'm gonna
or waterfall.
I'm gonna not be a contrarian. I have to go with popular opinion here. I'd rather argue with the waterfall person because at least they're relatable. To piggyback off Mauricio, sorry to copy you, I can point out some of the flaws. And those extreme programming people are crazy, so I just want to stay away from that. better not to even engage.
Not a problem.
I'm joking, extreme programming people. I'm joking.
All right,
Are you one of them, Mike?
Pick your poison.
I was, but I've been reformed.
Okay, good.
Okay, it's at 60%, 63, 68. Let's get it up there. Need more votes. 77.
Oh, we're getting there. A little bit surely.
All right. 80. I think that's a magic number here. Okay. I'm going to end it. 4, 3, 2, 1.
And it looks like Mike wins, and I get 10,000 points for coming in with the closing argument. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes Would You Rather for right now. We will have it for the after party should you choose to stick around. Thank you for engaging with us and voting. I have been your host for this section of the evening, Dan Baldwin. With that, I will turn it over to my lovely co-host, Manal.
Thank you so much, Dan, for bringing us such a creative, fun-filled, and an amazing game. Well, thank you all. And thank you to the panel, especially to the most winning panelist, Mahisa. Great job, everyone. All right, for those of you among the audience who liked or loved this game, hold on until we get to the end of this event, because as Dan mentioned, we're going to play it again. Well, next is the most exciting part, and I hope you all must have selected your favorite entry or your favorite talent and are ready to vote now. Wendy, can we have the polls in front of the screen on the count of 3, 2, and 1? The voting begins now, and it is your chance to make the favorite talent win tonight. A quick refresher, entry number 1 was by Sabi Variach with talent taking selfies. Number 2 by Emily Wood, playing bass. Number 3 by Mike Gaeta with talent singing and playing accordion. Here you go. I'm going to start the timer and we'll catch you up after 5 minutes. Thank you. right, Wendy. I hope every one of you must have voted for the winner tonight. Wendy, can we have the results on the screen, please? Woohoo! Well, as you can all see, the first prize of $500 Amazon gift card is backed by Mike Gaeta. Congratulations, Mike. The runner-ups of $100 Amazon gift card goes to Emily Wood and Sapi Warriach. Congratulations once again to the winner. Wendy, can we have our audience unmute? So I'd like all of you to give a big round of applause for all our winners tonight.
Okay. See if we can get that going here. Share sound? No?
I've asked the audience to unmute themselves. So
Oh, awesome. Thank you, Annette.
please.
Okay, Annette did it.
Okay,
Hold on.
so let's give a big round of applause for all our winners. Congratulations once again, and wish you all a very good luck with your talent. It was indeed
Awesome.
a pleasure witnessing your talents. Okay, moving on, I'd now like to invite Stephen for conducting the raffles for the evening. So over to you, Stephen.
All right,
Stop sharing.
okay,
there.
let me just share my screen with you all. All right, can everybody see that?
Yes, we can see it.
All right. All right. Congratulations, Sylvia. If you could just put your email address in the comment section, we'll be sure to reach out to you. And we've got 3 more winners. All right, congratulations, Jayanthi. Please put your email in the comments. All right, congrats. Surabi, please put your email in the comment section. And our final winner this evening. All right, congratulations, Lori. Just put your information in the comments. Thanks, guys. I'm gonna pass it back over to Mike.
Congratulations, all the winners. Well, I would now like to invite the man behind the army, Michael Hayden, VP of Programs, to address volunteers and share his thoughts.
Wow, that's great transition, Manal. Thank you. Well, you know, it has been a rough year, as our pres had talked about. And we wouldn't be here without our members, fans, and especially our volunteers. We're a nonprofit. We do this unpaid. And the volunteers are the lifeblood of our organization. We are one of the largest chapters in the world, and it takes a volunteer force of very talented people to make this happen. And I just want to say a big thank you to each and every one of you guys. You guys made this event great. You know, when COVID happened, I wasn't really sure what we were going to do with our events, but you guys stuck by programs, you stuck by PSPMI, and you made it great. We've done some amazing things this year, from a new series to just getting the virtual events off the ground to a new director position, you know, bringing in new lead PMs to culminating to our end of year party, which is awesome. I'm having a lot of fun, I must say. And big shout out to our lead PM, Wendy. She worked overtime to put this together. She went above and beyond. Please give her a round of applause. Please say thank you to Wendy and her co-partner, Annette, for helping to, we run 2 PMs per event. Annette had done an event prior, so she guided Wendy through some of the more boring and bureaucratic processes that we have. So thank you, Annette. Minal, you were excellent as a host. You really had a lot of fun and personality to this. Thank you. Dan, you added a lot of fun and personality. Thank you for co-hosting and for chairing our game. I just can't say thank you enough. Thank you to our president for making time out of your busy schedule to show up and give us some encouraging words. It's been hard on everybody. It's been weird. Thank you to our technology team for getting over our technical hurdles. So thank you, Jackson and team. Thank you, Jayanthi, for getting all the marketing out there. Oh my God, I mean, we did a lot of marketing for this. We had, some unique requests. So thank you. If I missed you, thank you. Thank you, Stephen, for running the raffle. I just can't say thank you enough. That's our currency here. I mean, that's what I have to give you, aside from gift cards and, fun little things like this. But you made my night, and I don't know how I could repay you. So thank you guys. And thank you for being a wonderful audience, wonderful members, and for supporting us, when we've needed it the most. So thank you guys.
Well, thank you so much, Mike, for those lovely words. I must say that you're truly the man behind the army, and keeping us always motivated and reaching to the top. So thank you so much once again. So moving on. Yeah, go ahead, Dan. Okay. Well, what a super fun and an amazing event this has been. And you all have been such a lovely audience, I must say. And as I said before, this event does not end here. We have an amazing after party planned out, for which I would now like to invite Wendy to throw some more light on the after party details. But before I hand over, don't forget to subscribe and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. You can also check out our website at PSPMI.org. It was lovely being your host, and I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year in advance. Stay safe, take care, and have fun. Happy holidays.